The World Environment Day was celebrated recently, and here on the Art Express, the Bloom Social Therapeutic Horticulture Project for the elderly was celebrated to ensure ownership and optimal garden use. That the older people and their caregivers participated in a weekly planting and painting sessions where everyone planted and painted on several plant verses for a period of 2 months. Let's check this out.
My own art is mango. They put mango on my own plastic there. That is the art. It's just like them, it's art. You can talk about that like art. Normally, I so much enjoy this program because I'm from a village. I'm born in a village. All this type of things we are doing, we do it when I was young. I used to follow my father to the farm. All these things that say art or no art. I am a farmer.
I'm Fumi Akindeje. I'm a public health researcher and also an ESG practitioner. For me, art is a way of life. It's actually living. It's like what you do every day. It's like breathing, basically. What we have here is the Bloom Social Therapeutic Horticulture Project, and it's a fusion of art and horticulture. So what we did with the elders is working with them not just to create a therapeutic garden in their home, but also to make them participate in the process so they can own it. So we're all about ownership. So for a social therapeutic project, you want to have a lot of conversations going on and interactions, discussions with the elders. And that was exactly what we did. We had volunteers, especially artists, come work with us, and in the process they painted the pots, and so we asked them questions in a bid to create conversations, like happy moments. They laughed, they were able to discuss with us, like, oh, like, okay, where have you traveled to before now? We asked them questions like that. Say, apart from Nigeria, they answered, or where would you have loved to go to? So say America, a lot of them said UK. So we had a lot of UK paintings there, right? So, and sometimes we ask them, oh, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite gift they have been gifted? That kind of situation kind of brought a lot of conversation, old memories, and yeah, basically that was what we did. And also we had them plant in these pots, not just, paint them. They also participated in the planting. So we got soil, everything. So we made them do it themselves. So it's also a form of like promoting their physical health so that they have a lot of mobility going around with their hands, So yeah, basically that was what we did. It's the fusion of both to improve their brain health, physical health as well, and to reduce loneliness or, boredom or what have you, yeah. It's like a monument, right? So they have an opportunity to come here, look at their plants, look at what they painted, talk about it. So it kind of like, trigger conversations over and over again. So we get them to maintain the garden. It's not really one-off because at the end of the day, they have to weed the garden, they have to water it, they harvest vegetables from it. So we not just do for aesthetics. We actually have vegetables because we had to do like a needs assessment, right? Because it's both evidence-based. So we did not just come to plant. We asked caregivers, what would you like to see in this garden, right? And also, so that was what we did. So in the process of time, they have to maintain the garden, such they are promoting their physical health and, yeah, general health, mental, physical as well. Okay, so basically nature in itself, there is the theory of the biophilia theory. It's where it talks about how people are normally attracted to nature and feel more refreshed, and they are able to diffuse, or what's the word, purge out maybe stress. I think that's the word. Yeah, so that's what nature does to us, whether you're old or whether you're young. When you are in nature, it has a way of making you relax, making your what's it called, the neuron, the happy hormone, makes it, you know, come up and reduces the, if I'm not mistaken, oxytocin, the stress hormone go down, then it creates more happy hormones for you. Basically, I think in a layman's sense, that's the best way I can explain that. That's what nature does to us generally. You feel fulfilled when you see a plant grow. There is this fulfillment, there's this achievement you think you have done. You are happy when you see you planted something this little as a seed, and you know, a few months time you see it blossom. You're really excited. That in itself, you know, improves one's mental health and brain health. We should all embrace nature and art. I think it's a perfect combination to improve one's mental health, especially when you live in this part of the world.
A lot of people will, know about the idea of having indoor plants in themselves because they create more oxygen. So they help our lungs, they help our breathing system. And coupled with the fact that they're beautiful, and the plant to nurture even plants, it's a lovely concept in itself. I love gardening myself. When it's summertime like that, you find me outside gardening. So it's not just about just the beauty of plant itself, the medicinal aspect of it. It's healthy. Nurturing them, tilling the ground, watering, and the whole idea of having something new that you made yourself, organic. Yes, that's what's good about the ecosystem. When it comes to mix and match, you don't understand it, you bring it together and it becomes something. When it comes to using your hand to create and make something out of nothing, I'm all for it. So normally part of the therapy that we do at the home is engaging people in doing things. Every day there's a different plan, be it drawing, be it knitting, be it painting, be it puzzles, or even storytelling, being interactive and things like that. So with this project, it was incorporated into what we would normally do. So the days were just blended in, our drawing and painting days, and it was so much fun. It was beautiful, just splish splash and make something out of it.
The garden is all about life. Because when you have garden, you have life. A garden is where people can come and sit down and take fresh air. And they remember, especially concerning our senior citizens, most of them that we have here, because majority of them, they tend to forget their past. So when they are sitting on the garden, they remember a lot of things about their past. And majority of them, they have dementia. So when they are sitting on this garden, they tend to remember the things they are used to. And the engagement, we engage a lot of them to do a lot of things during the gardening process. Some of them, they planted vegetables, they planted flowers, and they painted some of the vase, the flower vase, the vegetable vase. And it was very interesting. You see them doing it, and they were very, very happy doing it.
Put your hands together.
We are celebrating, I will call it celebration, an achievement of the project of Fumi on gardening. How plants serve as a therapeutic for people. And most times we don't even know the advantages of plants. But plants are so useful to us because we know that plants, they produce oxygen, which we breathe. They take in a carbon dioxide and bring out oxygen. So, but for plants, they may not all be alive. Fine. And coupled with the fact that plants have a soothing effect wherever they are. If you are in a garden, there's the tendency to, you're closer to nature, you feel happy, you relax, you feel really relaxed, and whatever it is you carry in your mind, when you are among plants, if you love plants, flowers, your nerves are soothed, it soothes your nerves, you feel happy. So we are here today celebrating the senior citizens here, the work they have done. You can see the beautiful pots they have painted with their names on it, where they have planted flowers and vegetables. Some of the vegetables are already in use, and you can see that some of the flowers are also blooming already. So we are here basically to celebrate the success of FUMI's project.